Many people ask me, what is the difference between Yamaha PSR, PSRE and YPT model keyboards? I'm Jordan Livesey, and today I'm going to go over the differences. The first thing we're going to look at are PSRE and YPT model keyboards. And it just so happens over here I have an example of one of the PSRE model keyboards. Here you can see an unmistakable Yamaha PSR E313 keyboard. This keyboard is also the same as the Yamaha YPT 310 keyboard. The only difference is the YPT 310 is not sold in music stores, just like the PSR E313 is. It is primarily sold in supermarkets, and usually, because it's a YPT model, it's usually marketed towards kids because it's more like a toy than a proper keyboard. I'll just remove the plug from this keyboard over here so you can hear how this one sounds. I'll be warned, I haven't used this keyboard for a long time, so I don't know if it still works. Well, this is the sound of the piano that's in all YPT and PSRE model keyboards. And this is the main factory demo of the PSR E313 / YPT 310. The only difference between the YPT 310 and the PSR E313 are the colours. This keyboard also is identical to the PSR E303, which I used to have, but I no longer have. If you're probably wondering where you can get a PSR E313, you can probably get one on eBay. They're probably lurking around on eBay somewhere. Although I did see a PSR E303. I don't know if it's still there, and today is the 4th of January when I'm recording this. But those are for those who really want one. Personally, I don't think I'd ever get one of these. To be honest, a keyboard like this was meant for a school environment, because there's nothing really special about this particular keyboard other than it's got a few sounds, 102 songs, and an education feature to play them with. So anyone wondering about this Yamaha PSR E313 will be disappointed to know that it's not got a lot of features. As well as the YPT 310, which is exactly the same keyboard. Now you're probably wondering, just because the keyboard has a PSRE extension doesn't mean it belongs to the PSR series. No, it doesn't. The PSR series consists of only the Yamaha Portatone models. The PSRE series is a completely separate series. And here we have the Yamaha PSR 260, which is a Portatone model. Not to be confused with the YPT 260, which is exactly the same as the PSR E263. Much like the Yamaha YPT 220 is the same as the PSR E223. So don't confuse it with the 220, because the PSR 220 is the best keyboard and everyone knows that. Anyway, let's move on. Here we have the PSR 260. I showed this in a previous video, so I'm sure you all know how it sounds. Grand piano there. Bear in mind, this keyboard is old, so. So, that's just a basic demonstration. So, as a summary, the PSR E series is not the same as the PSR series. The PSR series and the PSR E series are two separate lines of Yamaha keyboards. So is the YPT series, which is basically a cheaper version of the PSR E series. I hope that's helped you all understand the differences between the various keyboard models. I'll now proceed to put the 260 back where it was. So kids, what have we learnt today? Well, we've learnt that the PSR E series and the YPT series are the same. And if you're looking for a good keyboard, do not get the PSR E363 unless you want to have the speakers torn. Get the PSR 220 instead. Anyway, I'm Jordan Livesey, and I'm going to be signing off, and I'm going to say goodbye, everyone.